Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and we are back at our Confederate campaign in Grand Tactician Civil War. I am still kind of stinging about the way the Battle of Washington, D.C. played out in the last episode. I've been thinking about it quite a bit, and I think what happened was we achieved the victory based on the percentage of losses, and then the other Union army showed up and threw that out of whack, which gave them the victory. And we were still a couple hours away from our second army showing up, so it went from a minor victory for us to a minor defeat, like that. Which I think is kind of cheesy, to be honest with you. I think that once the victory conditions were met, that should have been it. And that was not how it played out. So we are going to definitely be pushing in on Washington, D.C. to get our revenge. Before I started recording, I did a few things here. I moved Tatnall's squadron from down here at Nashville. I moved them up. They're going to help out our two armies heading up to Louisville. We've got the 34th U.S. Army with a strength of 18,542 that I'm assuming once we start moving up on Louisville, they're going to come back down. And the other thing that I did was down here we've got the Army of Western Louisiana down here laying siege to Fort Pickens. If you look up here, we've got a 58% chance of victory, and it's kind of just dragging along. So what I did was I came up to Georgia. I grabbed the Army of Georgia from here, and I sent them by rail down to help out. And if I can, when they get down here, I'm going to combine these two armies because neither one of them are very big. Army of Georgia only has 4,000 men, and the Army of Western Louisiana has about 7,000. So we are going to hopefully combine them into one still small army, but they will be better than what they are right now. I was looking at the blockades that the Union has up here in the Norfolk area, and I actually managed to scroll in enough so that I could see each individual fleet. There's the home squadron with 11 ships and 119 guns. The Atlantic blockading squadron with 7 ships and 203 guns, and we've got about 110 in our combined force, which is hanging out down here. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work out. I don't know if I'm going to send them in or just let the blockade continue. I probably should do something about it, but we're outgunned like crazy. So as far as our policies go, right now we are researching print notes 2. We'll have that in 13 days. Victory conditions here. The Union morale is at 71%. We get this if we get them below 60%. I'm hoping that we can take Washington, D.C. and really throw a whoop into that national morale there. We've got several Union armies up here. We've got the, come on now, Army of the Potomac with 19,000 men. We've got our own Army of the Potomac with 27,000 men. They are heading down, so if anything happens battle-wise, it's going to be right here. We've got McClaws in the Army of the Northwest with 35,000 men, and Pickett with 14,500 men. I think he may be waiting for some more units to show up, or not. One of these guys is waiting for some more units to show up, I know that. Yep, here we go. Army of the Potomac, we've got 16 days for 2 brigades of infantry and 22 days for a battalion of artillery, plus Taylor's cavalry brigade is 21 days out. I think the Army of the Northwest is at full strength. They're not waiting for anyone right now. So they should be good to go. We could send them down to deal with the Department of the Ohio. Pickett's readiness is not where it needs to be to move, so the Department of Pennsylvania with 6,000 men are just going to have to sit there and wait for Pickett to come to them. I am perfectly okay moving the Department of the Ohio down to deal, or sorry, the Army of the Northwest down to deal with the Department of Ohio. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to send them down. And the Army of the Potomac is heading down towards this area right here, which is in Maryland. Then we've got the Army of the Shenandoah up here. And they are at the strength that they're going to be. I don't know if I can add any more units or not. See what my... yeah, I'm still waiting for a new round of volunteers to come through. So that is the current situation. We've still got this mess out here in Pittsburgh, which kind of scares me. Because the only thing standing between them and our front lines is the Army of the Shenandoah with 26,000 men. And they've got, oh, I believe, probably pushing 70,000. So that is going to be something we are going to have to deal with. Maybe once we take Washington and deal with the armies that are out there, we can send everybody to Pittsburgh and do what needs to be done. Alright, so looking at the Army of the Tennessee, they are confident and ready to go with 24,000 men, so I'm going to send them up to Louisville. Same with Kirby Smith and the Army of West Tennessee. We're going to send them both up, primarily to deal with whatever happens to come out of the 34th Army. Like I said, I imagine once we start moving on Louisville, they'll come down. Then we'll have ourselves a grand old battle. So let's hit that play button and see where we can, what we can find. What kind of trouble we can find to get ourselves into. That's what I meant to say. Alright, well, that didn't take too long. Okay, so it's everybody that we have. The Army of the Northwest, the Army of Northern Virginia, and the Army of the Potomac. Now, just the Army of the Northwest outnumbers the entire combined force of the Army of the Union Potomac and the Department of the Ohio. So, we are in pretty good shape right there. We are going to play this battle out with our 63,000 men and their 32,000 men. Okay, so we are fighting the Battle of Baltimore, not the Battle of Washington. I guess it was pushed out a little bit to Baltimore. So let's see what our objectives are. We are going to be waiting for, let's see, Army of the Potomac is here, and Department of Ohio is here. We are waiting for the Army of Northeastern Virginia, who isn't in the best of shape, so we were probably just going to go with what we have right now. Our objectives are Piney Branch, which is right here, Grammar Farm, which is further up, and then Ray, which is right there. We're going to be deploying over here, so we're going to have to get across the river. Let's see, how do I want to do this? May have McClaws. I think that's just about everybody. Yeah, right now that's just about everybody. And get them in marching columns here. All right, we're going to detach the divisions individually. I'm going to have these 2 divisions come down here. These 2 or 3 come up this way. I think we do have artillery, or some cavalry at least. They are part of this division. Hang on. Oh, we got Pelham's division of cavalry. So where is Pelham? Gruder's division. Dupe's division. Where is Pelham? I know I've got cavalry because there they are right there. Maybe this is Pelham. Yep, Pelham's division. Alright, so we're going to separate all these guys out. Detach. Gonna detach you. Detach. Detach. And detach you as well. Alright. Let's press play and see what happens. Okay, Shoop, I want you to... I'm gonna have you... come over here. You're gonna come over here as well. Have you come up here. I just want to kind of orderly get them on the other side of the river here. Alright, Pelham. We are going to have you come up here. Start scouting up that way. Reynolds. Have you come down here like this. I think that's everybody. Yeah, everybody's moving. We're going to move in on this objective here. And then... see, probably push north. We'll just come in this way, hit this objective, and then push north, take this objective, and then this objective up here. We'll push north up this main road. Wool has arrived. Okay. And speed things up a little bit. I'm moving. Go our artillery crossing the bridge first. Our cavalry is doing their own thing over here. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, so we got about 5 hours to fight. If I come into contact with the enemy, I'm thinking possibly just hold back until my whole force is here, so I don't have another instant like Washington where we won but lost. That's gonna bug me for a while, just so you know. Alright, well, as my forces move into position, I will step away for a quick second and get back to you once we have sighted the enemy. Alright, so it is the end of day 1. We have yet to sight the enemy, and our full force is now here on the battlefield. So we are going to go through. We've got the Army of Northern Virginia down here. That's Pickett. He's the one that's broken. He's not doing so hot. So we're going to move him up here and just put him in marching columns. Once the time comes, we're going to have him probably take a kind of a reserve role and just, you know, back up who he can in his broken state. Now let's find McClaws. I think we're going to put you not by yourself. All right, well, we got Magruder here. We could put him right on the objective. I'm going to move McClaws back a little bit. For some reason, he's kind of doing his own thing here. We can move you up near this Mosier house, or whatever it is. Move Reynolds. Put him up here like this. We've got Pelham's cavalry out here. And up here we've got the Army of the Potomac. We are going to put them right on this objective right here, except have them facing the right way. Like that. Put them into marching columns as well. These guys I'm going to leave in line formation. Pickett. All right. Let's get him in marching columns. Oh, here it is. All right, let's see what we can find. So far we haven't seen or heard anything from the Union, so... All right, we're going to hold these guys here till we take the objectives. I think I'm going to detach my cavalry and have them head. See, they could be coming from down here somewhere, so I'm assuming that they are somewhere in this section of the map. Okay, we're going to have you move up, take this objective. Grammar Farm is taken. Ray is taken. We just have to take this one objective right here. We are going to put you in marching columns and have you come out here. Okay, Maury, we're going to have you come out here as well. Jupe's division is still kind of moving into position. Let's have Magruder's division come up here to Rock Creek Church. Okay. And then the Army of the Potomac as a whole. I want you to come down. Have them come down right here. All right. And Pickett. Have you come down over here. And we will get back to you when the contact is made. Alright, so we have sighted the enemy. They are coming in here. They are set up around Parish Creek, or Rock Creek Church right here. So we are going to, we've also got an artillery battalion down here. So what we're going to do, we're going to separate out our divisions, detach them, have you come down here. I have our cavalry, make sure they're still detached, detach, have him come up over here. Okay, Bryant's division is a cavalry division, so we're going to detach him and have him come over here. All right. That's you. Have you come over here. Okay, we're going to put you into single line. Reynolds. Let's see. I'll move you down here. And we got this lone brigade right here. But for right now, we've got contact with the enemy. So we are going to set you to long range. Have you fire on them. Your second. Get you in line. Have you come up here like this. Okay, everyone else is slowly trickling into position up the road. So far, no one has really claimed contact with the enemy, so... Okay. I want you to set up a line kind of like this. Get our artillery into position. Start engaging them as they come down the road. Oh my, where'd they come from? Engage them. We'll get Armistead up here to engage them as well. Make sure everybody's on long range. Just do it at the division level. I guess I can't. Not liking the way Armistead's going. We're going to have him halt. Actually, let's... Okay, Reynolds. Reynolds is moving into position. Magruder. Set you to long range as well. They are moving into position very slowly, but... Alright, they are firing on this artillery battalion here. Okay. Pushing them back, not doing too bad. Alright, let's order them to halt there. Start firing on them. They have their... Yep, they are within range. Let's get... Order him to halt. Move up here. I don't think Armistead followed his orders, so... No, he didn't. And I forgot to unmute the mic, but what I was saying was the Army of the Potomac's in position to come in through these woods here. Reynolds is taking up position in the south. Magruder is slowly moving forward. They were going to take up position on the by the military asylum, but who is your commander? Way over there? How'd you get over here? Have them halt. And then Pickett's coming up from the south. Oh, here's Robert E. Lee, way out ahead of Pickett. He's a happy camper. Oh, he's coming into position. Alright, so I want to get my cavalry from this division. Where do I want to deploy them? Have them halt. And then come down here. Alright, I'm not sure where... Just turn off... Use roads for now. I think that's where he's going. Alright, let's see how the actual battle's doing. Okay, so it looks like this... We pushed them off. So... We are going to... move them... over here like this. We're you going? Halt. Oh no. Here, just turn and fire. Okay. Where's your commander? Your commander is way down here. Not sure why he's so far down there. Wow, there's a pretty nice line right here. Okay. I'm gonna have you come over here. Have you come over here. I want you to come over here. Okay, you are going to halt. And then I want you to come up. Come up here like this. I can get it the angle right. Set them to long range. I did not want to do that. That's what happens when the table gets bumped. Okay, so these guys broke because they charged right into the enemy. So let's have them rally. Okay, these guys are moving into position. These guys over here, I wonder what they're doing. Where's your commander? Is he doing way over there? Reynolds, I'm over here. Okay, Pelham. Alright, I want you to get this artillery battalion. Go in single line. Let's have everybody go in single line. Pelham's division. I want you to come in and attack them. Okay, Adams division. Single line. This artillery battalion's kind of screwed. Reynolds is just kind of a complete clusterfuck over there. Lee, we're gonna detach you and send you up right here. Alright, Magruder moving into position. Let's see if we can give him we'll give him attack orders. Okay, you alright, hit him. See what we can do with our artillery. They don't have much visibility back in those trees. Okay, you. I want you to come up here. You come up here. Get this artillery battalion firing. I think I gotta get them up on the hill here. Not sure what that was. Cancel that. fire on him. Let's have you come up here. Have this artillery battalion come over here. I should have unlimbered them, but didn't even think about it. We're gonna have you come over here. We'll deal with these troops here on the Smith is losing men. Where is Smith? Probably down here. Okay, so I want you to start firing on him. Marshall's still moving up into position. Let's have them detach some skirmishers.
No.
Skirmishers from you. Skirmishers from you. I want you to come up like this. Alright, skirmishers hit him. Hit him. Okay. Then you, I want you to come over here like this. Alright. Well, that's the southern portion of the battlefield. We got Magruder's division that's still moving into position. Set them to long range. I want you to double time. Okay, looks like we got a broken unit out here. Virginia Brigade. Very small brigade. Have them rally. Okay. Let's have you come up here like this. They're still moving into position ever so slowly. That's such a mess. Okay, you. Come over here like this. Really need to get them down into the rear of these guys. Have them come over like this. Okay, here's our cavalry. We'll bring our cavalry over here. And Pelham. Have you attack them. Because it looks like they're going for the objective, actually. Where's our army commander? I think I saw him way up here in the north. Bring you down here with the rest of the troops. Who are these guys? Garnett's division? What are they doing way over there? Come down. Okay, Early's battalion. guy get you up on this hill here. Have them fire on him. You can fire on him as well. I want you to fire on him. Alright, Anderson. Come in on him. Or at least move up. Have you... advance. What are we looking at over here? 2,400, and DeRossi has 940, so not exactly the best situation over here. But we do have another whole army heading down, so... Okay, so we are going to... Once these guys get into position, have you hit him. Have the Louisiana battery hit him. Start pushing down soon. How's Pickett doing? Oh, he's just about ready here. Except he's way back here. Alright, Pickett. Come up with your men. Okay, Lee is moving up. Sibley, I'm going to separate you out. So you don't have to wait for Pickett to come up. Have you come up here and fill this hole like this. Alright, how's our cavalry doing over here with this Union? Hey, charge them. Where are they at? 2,600. Charge. Charge. I was going to have my cavalry all come in kind of in the same general area, but... that didn't really work out how I thought it was going to. Okay, I want you move in on first battery. You move in on first battery as well. Okay, these guys are in position. Let's push them up here. What's our sight line like? Not very good. Alright, next division. Guys are just moving in so slow. That's cavalry. Lovell's division, still moving in. Alright. Greenhorns. Okay, I want you to come up here, get into position over here. Move in on him. Alright, we're going to start pushing north. Oh, here's a detachment. And on him. Move up a little bit. We're going to have you come up to the edge of these woods. They're still moving into position, so is Reynolds. Have Reynolds come up here. A little mess up here. Could be worse though, I guess. Looks like we've got a whole division moving in on this one. Attack him. Attack him. Alright, fire on him. Let's get Anderson's division. Or Anderson's brigade. Let's see who we're looking for here. I want you to move over here. Get our artillery moved up as well. I don't know how they got so far away from their commander when I was moving them as divisions. Looks like we still got our cavalry coming down. Okay, we'll move him down here. Like this. Get ready to attack him from the rear. Right, move up and attack him. Move up and attack him. Oh, here's our cavalry out here. Make sure they're detached. They are not. We're going to send them right down here like this. Donovan is in contact. Okay, there's more enemy units moving out over here. Hello. It's very sneaky of you. Right, we're gonna have you. It's a detachment. That's a detachment. That's a brigade. So they do have a fairly sizable force over here. We have to redirect some of our forces to do something. Hold this area over here. Let's find someone that's close. Reynolds is finally moving into position, so let's see. Army of the Northwest. He's engaged. Reynolds, we're going to have you hold. Have you halt. And then move up here. Poor Reynolds is just running all over the place. Double time. Alright. Hit him. Hit him. Alright, then we're gonna be moving everybody up. I don't know why they're still in marching columns. Alright, our cavalry. Okay, so these guys, want them to move out here. Pushing them. Right, and Lee's division is moving up. Isn't really much to fight here. And hit 3rd Brigade as they run by. We will get, let's see how, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have these guys come up here as well. Up to Millhouse. Do that. Double time. I think this force down here is pretty well handled. So we are going to, the whole division is moving up. Magruder, I'm gonna move you up as well. Okay, Early's battalion. We're gonna move them over here. Nah, they can stay where they are. Alright, so our artillery, or our cavalry over here, is coming into contact with these forces here. Hit him. Let's get these guys moved up in on the attack. And they're headed back, I believe. Yep. How are they doing? Oh, they're moving down south too. Charge into him. Charge. See if we can't get them to surrender. This division here. Sure I don't already have orders for them. I think I do. Alright, Lee is slowly moving into position here. Move him up. Alright, Sibley's division is moving up as well. Alright. Want you to come down here. Let's get our artillery. They're not doing anything. Get them moved over. Alright, what's this? Reno's withdrawn. Greg in contact. These guys, I thought I ordered them to charge. Okay, move you up. Get you to come down here. No, I don't want you to charge him. But you're gonna do it anyway. Okay, come in on 3rd Brigade. You charge. Why not? But that's what cavalry's for, isn't it? Charging, even when you don't want them to. Okay, what are you doing? Now we still do have a fairly sizable force down here that I've kind of been ignoring. These guys are moving into position. I'm going to give them a halt order and get them lined up to attack. I'm going to have you right here. Have you come in here. Have you take up position here. Have you come up north a little further. And we'll have you come up here. Oh, look. 1st Brigade whipped out. Enemy brigade under Colonel Duval was thoroughly whipped out by my unit. Good for them, I guess. Okay. Oh, that's you. Attack him. Greenhorns. Well. Let's have them charge. Charge him. Green's brigade. Charge as well. See, are we moving into position up north? Yes, we are, slowly. Okay. Let's bring our cavalry down over here. These guys over here. Wow. There's a lot of them over here that I didn't know about. But in the long run, I don't really think that's going to matter. We have to inflict as many casualties as possible. he is coming up into position. We're going to have our artillery start firing on him. This horse down here is pretty cut off. Got a lot of brigades just kind of standing around not doing anything. Whatever. Let's push the fight up here. Anderson's brigade, I want you to come up on him as well. Anderson's detachment can attack this broken artillery. He's coming up kind of right where I want him. We got all this artillery right here with a somewhat broken brigade. Let's see where he's going. Charge him. Charge. You can charge as well. I think I'm taking troops away from those that are marching. Oh, maybe not. Let's see, what are you up to? Who's this? Reynolds Division. Been busy running back and forth doing nothing, but hey. Hey, Reynolds, I want you to come up there. A pike. The fire on him. Let's push up a little bit. And push up with you. Didn't realize we only had two brigades down here, plus our cavalry. Let's change their orders. Actually, cavalry, I want you to halt. And then come up here. Enemy is retreating. Fantastic. So we got 25 minutes to do as much damage as we can. Battle of Baltimore. Hopefully no surprises show up, and see if we can get some of these guys to surrender here. Okay, they're running. Charge. Charge after them. There we go. Oh, hang on. Slow this down a little bit. Pause, pause, pause. I got stuff I want you to do. Charge. Means you're here, you might as well do something. Charge. Got anyone else in position to intercept him? Right there. Charge. And you can charge him. I'm just going to launch it and then cross the boards. Charge here. Okay, strike here. Strike here. Strike here. Good position for our cavalry to be in. To strike in the rear. Alright, let's see what we can do in the last 8 minutes. I want you to charge, buddy. Charge! Kind of a disorganized battle, but Right, they're retreating right at us, so you can charge as well. And we'll get 2nd CS Infantry to charge as well. And that's it. Minor Confederate victory at Baltimore, Maryland. We inflicted 8,000 casualties out of 35,000. We had 3,200 casualties out of 73,600. We lost a lot more guns than they did, but percentage-wise, I think we made out better. So there we go. Minor Confederate victory at Baltimore, Maryland. I think that was the 2nd Battle of Baltimore. Not a bad result, I'd say. Gonna check on their condition real quick before we call this episode to a close, and we might be pushing on Washington, D.C. in the next episode. So, actually, I think I'm going to call it to a close right now. We'll take a look at their condition at the beginning of the next episode. If you like the episode, hit that like button. If you got any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave them in the comment section. If you'd like to come along through the rest of the campaign as the Confederate forces under myself, hit that subscribe button. I'd like to have you come with me. I'd like to hear your expert opinions. As always, J76NY saying thank you very much for watching the Victory at Baltimore.